You're listening to episode 34 of the Permakids podcast. This episode features me, SW, E, Trun, Woodrow, Femme Fatale and cosplay expert Black Sheep, and our good friend Tim Bob the Destroyer. In this episode, we talk about crowdfunding confusion, we talk about cross-platform play for Xbox and PlayStation, what we hope to see at South by Southwest, we talk about the appearance of Spider-Man in the new Captain America trailer, and we talk about the pros and cons of spoilers. Let's listen in. Well, I was working on Timmy getting laid, but now I gotta come up with another new project.
Somebody beat you to that, I think.
Kaiser, when was the last time you got laid? I'm working on it.
He was like, I don't know, when did Getting Jiggy With It come out? He was like 2 years before that. I had to make a rundown. That fucking ridiculous song. I watched Men in Black the other day and that came on and it was just like, oh shit! I had to go look up the video and shit and just party with it. I'm sorry, buddy.
He was messaging me the whole time. Oh my god, this is amazing. I can't believe I haven't seen this in forever.
Welcome to the Permakids podcast. This is episode 34. That's why you don't see our faces right now. In the next episode, you will see us. What? Whoop, whoop. We've got a couple of topics. First off, I want to talk about our crowdfunding pages. A lot of people are frowning upon it. Listen. Okay.
Well, I saw something that was like $300 a month. I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, Chad said that to me. He was like, yeah, I was thinking about giving you guys some money, and then it said it was $300 a month. And I was like, did I set the Patreon up wrong? because I'm asking for like $1 a month. Or like $1.
It's supposed to be 300 cents.
Yeah. So people are going on to our crowdfunding thing and thinking that we're asking for $300. Like, I'm going to go in and fix that immediately. Look, another thing is like...
But if you want to give us $300...
Yeah, please.
I mean, we're not saying no.
We're not saying no to $300. We're not pushing $300.
We might have a goal, like, once it hits $300, we'll do something. But that's going to be like if, like, 300 people all give $1. Or if 150 people give $1 and then 2 months go by, boom, we've raised $300, then we do something. So that's how that's going to work. Also, Black Sheep has her own Patreon account, so if you want to give to that, if you can help her go on trips, get supplies and material and all sorts of stuff. And the East Texas Ghostbusters, which I'm now a part of, we're trying to raise money for a 1980 Cadillac hearse, which is in Odessa, Texas. Not a lot of great things come out of Odessa, but this thing is pretty awesome. And we had some negative feedback on it. People are like, oh, these guys are trying to like use other people's money to get their props. Look, like the East Texas Ghostbusters, Black Sheep Cosplay, and the Permakids are all willing to give back to their communities.
Absolutely.
If we get the funding to do stuff, we will make appearances. We will help charities. We will do anything as long as we can get it going for once. Having said that, this is our hobby, and we have no problems funding our own hobbies. But now we have links if people do want to donate. We're not holding a gun to anybody's heads. Just they're there. If you want to throw us a couple of bucks, that you just have an extra bucks or a couple words. Now you have the links to give us. Just help us out if you want to. Is what I'm trying to say.
You ain't gotta, but if you do, cool.
And don't go up there and say that we're like assholes for having this, because I've seen people raise thousands of dollars for potato salad. Mm-hmm. Kanye West got over like $10,000 because somebody made a GoFundMe to help him get out of debt. So there's worse GoFundMe pages, okay?
Yeah.
Like, don't be mad at us because we made a page.
But the thing about it is, it's not even that about being mad at us. People do this all the time for various reasons.
Yeah.
People do this to make movies. People do this to go to school. People do this to help their kids. I mean, there's all kinds of things out there that people do to try to raise money for it. All we're trying to do is raise a little money to help us do more than what we're already doing.
Hell, you know how many GoFundMes and Patreons I have already donated to?
Yeah, exactly. We've all given to other people.
Yeah, I give to other people. I mean, I'm not saying
that's
I have to.
It's not like we don't give too, because we do. All of us do.
I don't.
Except for this guy.
Kaiser's got his own GoFundMe that's just says, fuck it, give me money. And he's doing the best out of all
his
of our
GoFundMe
pages.
is to destroy the world. With him.
I ain't giving back to no community. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's a little caveat to that. When I said that we're giving back to the community, that's sans Kaiser. Like if we end up going to like a children's hospital or something, Kaiser's not going to be there. I can tell you that right now. Just chill out. It's the Permakids minus him. There are entire cultures that don't understand that, like, okay, nowadays a kid can buy a $60 game, go home, get online, get on Twitch, and make thousands of dollars playing it.
Yes.
Just for playing a video game. Like,
Yes.
there's so many people that don't understand that culture now. That gamers are giving each other thousands of dollars just for letting them watch them play a game. You know, if you're not familiar with Twitch, you can subscribe to gamers and just watch them play games, and they make a lot of money. So I mean, that's just a whole nother subculture that people aren't aware of. And it's like, we're also that. We're like those gamers, but we're asking the wrong people, almost. But whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's just the group of people we're asking, they don't, like you said, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm not giving y'all money for it. It's like, it's for entertainment.
Yeah.
I think you should provide maybe a little more information. Like, nail it down, like, who exactly this is going to and what it's going to be used for.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I went and looked at it, and I was going to donate, but payday's Friday, man. So. But just some more information, just make people feel comfortable, and other pictures, too, like, of you guys.
Yeah.
For,
Okay.
you know, whoever's going to... Because
More pictures of me and Jennifer, basically.
Yeah.
the
Totally.
white people in the group.
No. I mean, just like, well, you know.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Everyone else in PK is gonna
Pay us
boycott.
so we can have fun. Y'all pay for the Kardashians' asses. We got asses too.
We need to make a sex tape.
I'm not having any part of that shit.
Nobody asked you.
Now we're gonna get Kaiser a fucking luscious ass. The weirdest thing ever. You gotta wear the hot pants, man. Gotta wear.
Call up Ray J. He ain't doing shit anyway.
Ray J comes down and gets on top of
He's still
me.
making hits.
Where? Where is he making hits at?
Did Brandy make it do that? Anyway,
Oh,
this is going down a whole new. Yeah.
Sorry.
This is a huge deal. Cross-platform bullshit. What is happening? Did anybody
Wait,
read
did
that?
you just say bullshit?
I said bell shit.
Oh, I thought you said bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. It is awesome, right?
I can get down with it.
Now,
Yeah, I saw that. I still don't see it happening though. I feel like both sides would stand to lose a lot of money allowing.
Sony came out today and already said they'd be cool with it.
it's a little too close to April 1st, so I don't know what to believe.
The first game is gonna be Rocket League
Now,
in April.
let's make it totally clear. They did specify that every game would not be
Right.
Cross,
Right.
right.
But
And
it's a big-
that's
just,
totally
just
understandable.
specific games.
That's
they're
totally
gonna allow that to
understandable.
But it's a
happen.
start, and once they see how successful that is,
They're gonna keep going.
yeah, I think that'll be really good. Hopefully, more games will start getting a cross-platform.
I actually don't think they would lose by doing this. I think they would gain. Great.
Yeah, what the hell? Now, like, you know, if your friends' parents, like, if you're a kid and your friend's parents got you a PS4 because they're a Sony family, and then your parents got you an Xbox because they're a Microsoft family, I don't know what that means. Oh, that.
Oh shit! We just wrote the new script for Romeo and Juliet. That needs to happen.
My family is Microsoft. I can't see you. We are going to South by Southwest, and probably by the time you hear this, we've already been. No. So what do we hope to see / do at Austin's South by Southwest?
First, I have to say, if you can get it, give me a video of JSE,
Okay.
Oh,
Jacksepticeye.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He
Like,
was new to me. I
I've
didn't realize
got-
who he
He's
was.
this tall.
Henry, I got you 2 videos.
Look, I'll try. I'll try.
You better at least try.
Last
Hey,
year we
she pulling
saw.
out the you owe me motherfucker card.
You better at least try.
Last year when we saw Markiplier and Janet Varney, they were up on the stage, and like they just kept being like.
If he's walking around
yeah.
on, because
Yeah,
the
if-
award show is at like 7, I think, or 6.
If he for whatever reason is on the floor, you know,
grab
Oh,
it.
yeah.
if he's
here.
doing signings and you get the chance to get up to his booth.
He's gonna have to tell me who he is because I have no idea
Oh,
what he
yeah,
looks like.
I know.
But yeah, if you get the chance, if he's on the floor at a booth, whatever, and you get the chance to go up there to him and make it to him,
I got you.
I want a video. I demand a video.
I don't know what I'll tell him to say, but I'll get a video.
I'll get him to say all sorts of stuff. He's got a lovely accent, so just
What
all
is-
sorts of things.
Wait, what is he?
He's Irish,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Scottish?
I want to hear "Speed is Key."
Speed is key. I don't know what that means, but okay.
He'll
I
know.
don't get that
Okay.
reference.
Yeah, last year we had a lot of fun at South by Southwest. We saw a guy with a proton pack. I bought way too much Ghostbusters stuff. This year, I'll be the guy with the proton pack. That's right. My friend Chris Jacobs, the Jacobs family of the East Texas Ghostbusters, has let me borrow all their equipment, and I'm going to be a full-on Ghostbuster. Woo! I've never cosplayed before. This is
Yeah.
going to be fun.
I'm not the only one in the group now.
You know, I don't feel like Ghostbusters is cosplay.
Yes, it is.
But here's
Doesn't
the
matter.
thing. Here's the thing.
Doesn't matter if it's anime or comics or movies.
No,
It's cosplay.
no. But here's the thing. I don't think like I feel like my whole life I've been a Ghostbuster, even though that's not a real thing at all. So
So are you going to transition from male to Ghostbuster now?
yes, but basically like when I put that suit on today, like I felt like I was me finally.
Dude, now you understand.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe that is cosplay.
That is the cosplay feeling.
But that's the thing. Like I don't want to cosplay anything else. I just want to
Doesn't
be
matter.
a Ghostbuster forever.
I
I'm
mean,
not cosplaying. I am a Ghostbuster.
Technically, nobody can say that you weren't a Ghostbuster until you admitted it just now because, there's no ghost around. Maybe you've been doing your job.
Wow.
That's
That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah, I've been busting ghosts. You know what I started thinking about though is like, if you actually want to be a Ghostbuster, the closest thing is being a fireman, and I think I'll just stick to being a Ghostbuster.
Do you have to actually train? Your fireman?
Listen up, kids. Don't live in fantasy world. Become a fireman. Don't become a Ghostbuster.
Hey man, we'll get that Donald Trump game from last year.
Ooh, I can't
What
wait.
was it called? You remember?
It was
What is
called
that board game? It was like some political thing?
Conservative.
Remember that?
Oh yeah,
That
I
kid?
forgot about that.
I hope he's there again.
If he is, he's gonna be there in full force, and I'm ready
We
to
dropped the
purchase.
ball, not buying that
Henry
game.
just runs up and punches. Jumps over like a crowd of people and just.
I'm gonna run and hug him and say, "I'm gonna purchase your game because you deserve my money."
Because you're here a second time, that takes a lot.
Yeah, man,
That's bravery.
that was a cool dude.
Paula didn't believe me when she was like, "Wait, you're gonna cosplay at South by Southwest? People don't do that." And I was like, "Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like anytime there's a huge gathering of people, somebody's
There's going to be
cosplay,
somebody
yeah.
cosplaying.
So I'm hoping to see more.
Actually, we were in the minority
titties.
there.
What's up?
We were in the minority there. As far
Oh,
as
not
college.
dressed
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Did you say something about titties? Just
Yeah, there was that chick from what you call
From
it,
Borderlands?
From Borderlands. I'm hoping
Moxie.
to see. Yeah, I'm hoping to see more of that.
And it was luscious.
Things were jiggling.
Your pants got
Oh,
wet.
yeah.
So I'm hoping to see more cosplay
I
this
got
year.
half a chubby and I wasn't even there.
They're having a bunch of panels this year. I know of.
I wonder how long the line is going to be for VR. What's it called? Oculus.
I feel like everybody's gonna have some sort of VR Oculus Rift thing now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's
Last
gonna,
time there was like 6 of them. Now there's gonna be way too many.
I'm cool with that. That gives everybody
me
a
too.
chance
Yeah,
to go
even
and
like-
play it finally.
Even like
instead
phone
of,
companies are coming out with them now.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
The V
Samsung?
Vive or whatever.
HTC Vive. Yeah,
yeah.
that shit's $800.
Some of the
Jeez.
games,
Yeah,
some of the games that they preview.
it comes with a lot of shit though. But
Oh yeah, they've already got quite a few games for it too.
Lord.
and
Like
just
I
today,
watched somebody playing Windlands for that, and that was fucking scary.
What's Windlands?
It's a game where you like have these grappling hooks and you like swing around the
that cell shaded
yeah.
game. Yeah,
Yeah, and-
that-
Sounds like Bio Commander from Capcom.
Bio Commander.
Bionic
Bionic Commander.
Bionic Commander.
But seriously, like when you're doing that in VR and you're swinging and you look down
Yeah, it's-
and there's nothing there, it's fucking scary.
I watch
as hell.
IGN play. It does some funny shit. I can't
That's
front.
awesome.
I can't deal with that.
It looks like remember you seen The Witness, right? Everybody
Yeah.
seen The Witness?
Yeah.
It looks like The Witness. It's cell
Yeah.
shaded. It looks right.
Well, I'm hoping that the next Mirror's Edge game is some sort of Oculus.
That would
Rift
be
type.
That would
perfect
be
for that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be perfect
I'd be
for
freaking
that.
out. You don't want to. You'd stop at the edge of a building. You don't want to jump. You're just sitting on your couch at home.
No.
Y'all see that virtual reality roller coaster thing?
Yeah.
There's an actual roller coaster where you put the VR thing
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, that thing would fuck me up. I don't know if I can handle virtual reality just yet. I don't think I'm prepared.
There were people walking on like tight ropes. Well, in the VR part they were, but they're just like on regular ass flat ground, and they were like freaking the fuck out, like falling over and shit. And I was like,
Because I keep thinking back to when I did virtual
time.
reality back when I was a cheering.
Oh, when
at
they
Six
look like
Flags,
fucking
and it was
Lego
just like-
blocks?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
like you in the middle of Star Fox on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
It was just terrible.
It
looking,
was.
But I could tell.
It looked like
I could differentiate between reality and virtual reality. Now it's getting.
It looked like the Lawnmower Man.
We bring up Lawnmower Man like once an episode.
It's always in there somewhere.
Oh man, the Lawnmower Man references. They look like blocky. They used to have that at Astro World, Six Flags.
Yeah.
We had them at Tilton Lufkin.
Oh, God,
Surprisingly,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember that.
A long time ago.
You know what? You just gave me a new respect for Tilt because we didn't have not one arcade up there that had virtual reality.
Yeah,
we had
two-
to go to Six
two
Flags
machines.
to get some virtual reality action.
Oh God, what is it? You remember that movie, The Ghost in the Machine?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the same way. They played
Yeah.
that same game in there. Yeah.
I don't know if I
Movie
can.
references.
I don't know if I can handle Mirror's Edge and its high platforming. I got acrophobia, man. I get dizzy when I'm standing in a chair. I don't know if I can deal with virtual reality just yet.
I
need to mature in my life.
If you need to test it out, there's an app called VRSE, and you can get Google Cardboard for like $4 on Amazon.com. You just fold it up and you slide your phone into this cardboard thing. And in VRSE, there's a couple of episodes, and there's one where they take like a tour of New York. And at one point, you're in a helicopter, and they had the camera like away from the helicopter. And I looked down, and I was like flying above New York, and it was the most amazing thing. It was awesome.
They don't sell these like Google Cardboards anywhere, like in the store.
No.
Is that
That's what
compatible
sucks.
with Alcatel?
Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
To be fair, you don't even have Alcatel anymore.
And I've shown you guys this before, but they've come out with a couple of more videos. My new phone is actually too big to fit into my Google Cardboard, so I haven't been able to use it in some time. So whoever has the smallest phone, I might have to donate it to you guys. Yeah, we have like the same size
think so,
phone.
yeah.
Dang. Well, anyway, yeah, show me your phones and I'll give you. Hey.
Wait, let me take the OtterBox off.
The Permakids are giving away one Google Cardboard. It's totally free, and you can download the apps and have your own little virtual reality experience.
Whatever happened to the video of me like reacting to that one where the birds were flying at me?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, with the freaky little baby and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, God.
I have
Whatever happened to that?
I have
I
a
wanna find
folder
it
on
again.
my computer that's just got a bunch of people's reactions to that stuff.
We need
and
to
I've
make
not
like
done
a
anything with it.
compilation video of just people reacting to it.
But what I wanted to do was I wanted to put the video of what y'all were seeing in it, but I couldn't get that video anywhere, and so I
Yeah,
delayed
do like the
it.
little
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah. Plus, I'm a huge procrastinator, and I just totally forgot.
Totally forgot.
Is there a John Cena app?
John Cena.
I get to see John
Good
Cena
God.
in
There's
virtual
a
reality.
Razor Ramon app.
I don't even want to see him in real reality. Why would I want to see him in virtual reality?
Who doesn't
Scott
want
Hall?
to see John Cena? John Cena!
I don't
And
want to see John Cena.
Of course, there's the whole pornography thing when it comes to VR. And this is going off of a completely new tangent because we were talking about what we wanted to see at South by Southwest. We're not going to see any porn, but talking about virtual reality, obviously it's going to go into the porn direction.
I can't say
That being
anything
said,
about the whole what we want to see at cons because I worked a con a couple weekends ago and I sold fleshlights.
Oh.
Cool.
Like weird dragon ones or monster ones?
No,
or
it was
anything?
just regular fleshlights.
Dude,
I
I can
mean-
show you some websites that are crazy.
Oh, I've seen some
AVN is
weird
on my
sex
bucket
toys.
list, so.
Frankenstein and like alien
Look at
stuff.
ABA.
Anyway.
Do not
It was an Adam
do
and
not
Eve booth.
Google dragon dildo.
I already did.
Oh my god.
My friend, look,
What's his name? Was like partying with that years ago.
Ridiculous. Let's move on. Let's talk about video
Sorry.
games. Like we're the Permakids, we should be
Wait,
talking
before we
about
do
video
that,
games.
I didn't mention that the PlayStation announced today that their VR comes out in October, and it's $400 for it. So
Isn't the Oculus going to be about $400?
it's $600,
Jeez.
and the
Damn.
Vive is $800.
I don't like that there's so many different ones all just getting flooded into us like right off the bat. Cause
See, PlayStation is for its own one though. That's why I'm cool with theirs because it's
Yeah.
for that. But the Oculus and the Vive one, you have to have a high end PC to run that shit. So that's only bad for. But they're doing bundles with the Oculus for like $1,200-$1,300 when you get the Oculus and the PC on top of it. So it's not bad when you look at it
Yeah.
that way.
I'm gonna wait. Like, I wanted the Oculus Rift because that was like the only one that they were talking about, and now there's so many, and like there's so many that you can just 3D print now and all this other crap that it's like we might as well wait and watch reviews. Dang.
From what I've seen, the Rift has been like unanimously the best one throughout all
Which
three. The Oculus Rift.
Well, hey, you know, if we could get some crowdfunding going, we could get one. We could review it for you, the people at home.
True.
Don't lie, you want to review it for yourself.
We will push Kaiser off of a virtual building.
Record
What happens next?
Watch him have a panic attack.
He just throws up, falls on the floor.
Still vomiting.
We haven't even turned it on yet.
Roll them over. We haven't turned it on. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'm putting my wallet in his mouth.
I will pay money to see that.
That is Tim and Eric gold.
I'm gonna put some Alka-Seltzer in his mouth, and he's just gonna start foaming.
Put some Alka-Seltzer. Y'all talk about the division. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
What do you mean, y'all? It's only me that
Because-
Woodrow.
Tell us about the division, fellas.
It's cool.
I've seen a couple people play it.
All right. So what about Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Is there anything? Do y'all have any complaints?
You know what?
Should I buy it?
Honestly, the only complaint I have about this game is that you run everywhere, all over the place, amongst many vehicles in the game, and you cannot
not a
get
damn
in fucking
one of
one
yours.
damn vehicle
Imagine
and
if
drive
you-
it around.
Imagine if you played Final Fantasy VII without a chocobo and you just ran the entire fucking time, and it's just like, come on, man.
That's my only.
Give me a
Seriously, that's
moped.
my only complaint.
Give me brother a
about the game.
moped or something, man. That's all I
Give me
got.
like Kyle said the other day. Give me a fucking bike, anything.
Yeah, I'll take some rollerblades. I'll take some fucking heelys
Shit,
at this
I'll
point.
put a hoverboard in the game or something. Shit.
Can you
Heelys.
rollerblades? That would be awesome.
I'll take Heelys.
Oh, man.
But I will say, in certain parts of the game, it does allow you to fast track when you do matchmaking to players in the game. It allows you don't. So when you do
Drop
matchmaking,
points.
you actually go into somewhere to
Fast travel.
do a mission. You know, fast travel. Yeah, I'm sorry, I said fast track. So when you're going to do a mission, when you're matching with a team, it will allow you to fast travel to wherever that team is, or wherever the leader of that team has started.
So it's a totally good game. What is
I
it-
love the game.
What would you compare it to?
No, I'm about to say Final Fantasy for some reason.
Because he just got through talking about Final
Resident Evil 4
4?
and up. You know, the little over the shoulder shooting joints. I would say it's kind of like that, except there's no zombies in it. It's just assholes. It's the asshole apocalypse.
It's
And
Gears.
it's great.
It's Gears of War. It's like it's cover based. Like so, there's no like you don't jump over shit. Like you cover base.
You
like,
vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
It's-
jump
it's-
button. There's
yeah.
a vault
There's a
button.
vault.
You can't wait. Can you not jump?
No, you cannot
God.
jump.
That's what I was talking about in the thread. I was like, you
Well,
would like
James
it.
is out.
Oh my God! You just saved me $100.
I guess you see that part. I put in the thread. I was like, James, do not buy this game. I
Yeah,
just
we were talking
realized
about it. He
something.
was talking
you
about
can't
that for a
jump.
minute.
You just have a vault button, and that's it.
My thing is this: you're an able-bodied man or woman. Why can't you jump?
You can die.
It's just
You can do a lot of diving.
It's just an excuse for them to put like a very small border that you can't pass. It's because the game doesn't want it to be that open world, so they make it to where you can't jump out of the map.
So yeah, there's a roll button and a vault button, but no jump. No
You can-
official jump.
You can shade step.
All right,
Yeah.
looks like I'm still just playing Halo then.
God damn.
The last good game where you could jump.
Hey man, come back home, man. Come back home.
There is another problem
back
with
home.
that.
Oh, I
with the
started playing
division.
Black Flag finally.
How's that?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, finally.
Of all
yeah.
things.
Yeah, I was like about to fall asleep, and I was like, I don't really feel like going to sleep yet. And I knew that I had it on my Xbox One, so I downloaded it and I played a little bit of it, and that was really fun. And I was like, oh shit, I've been messing out this whole time. So
Black Flag's always been good. It's
Oh, yeah.
Unity that no one likes.
yeah, I played that first and was like, all Assassin's Creed sucks. And so I was just mad.
Yeah, you picked the worst one to
Yeah.
start on.
Well, now I'm playing Black Flag, and this is what's terrible about us is it's 2016, we're a gaming podcast, and one of the dudes just said that he just started playing Black Flag.
You know what?
So I'm going to cut this out,
I can't
because
give.
that's
I
embarrassing.
don't know.
That's embarrassing.
It's not quite as far of a throwback, but I just got Timmy to play Undertale.
Yeah, that just came out
Yeah.
like that was a few months ago.
It was a
wasn't
few
it?
months ago.
Yeah.
It's not quite as far back
Christmas
as,
time.
Yeah,
as
it's not
Black
Black Flag. Yeah.
Is it like Terraria?
No.
Inside joke.
Inside joke.
And there are levels that are same as you. Say for instance, you're 12. There's 2 more 12s in there. Y'all go into the mission. If you go into a matchmate,
It's a
everything's
crucible.
yeah. Pretty much.
I felt like you wanted to say that. That's why I said it.
If y'all are in their same level and somebody decides to join your matchmaking who is a higher level than you, the game will revert to their level.
I don't.
It's
know if I
scale-
like that
like,
at all.
I don't-
Yeah, I don't
It
like
scales
it.
up to their level.
It-
Scales up or scales them down.
No, it
No,
scales
scales
up to their level. If you've already been doing the mission, you and however many people are in with you, and y'all are all the
So
same
you can't
level.
help out at all anymore.
And you actually become
You
a
guys-
liability.
yeah, pretty
if
much.
I would have joined his game and he had level 12s with him and I'm at level 30, all the bad guys in
Or
the
level
in
30.
the, in the stage
Immediately
become
become-
level 30.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, scratch that. Not the mission. All the bad guys in the planet, in the entire map,
Become
level
level 30.
30.
As long as he's in the same part that I am, they're all level 30. Period.
Is there any
I'm not
kind of
good.
advantage to that? Like,
Not for no.
Like he said, you become a liability because all he's having to do is go revive you every 5 seconds
Yes.
because you keep getting
That's
kills.
because it only takes one straight bullet. The hits.
It doesn't matter if you're a level 12 leader of the group.
then
If he comes in and joins your group, it levels up to what his level
I'm
is.
not a fan of that shit at all. That's
No,
stupid.
no.
That's
They
crazy.
make-
I don't know why they did that.
They have it set up to where I understand why they did it. I've been saying this for a couple of days. I understand why they did it. Not sure if I like that they did it. But they did it so that, your higher level friends can't just run you through the missions. You have to actually find people your level to play those missions with.
It just doesn't make sense because you have matchmaking to go with it. So it's like, so you're
still gonna
purposely fucking me
throw
over for
somebody.
that. Yeah.
You still gonna throw somebody level 25 in here at random,
Yeah.
even though the rest of us are at level 10.
Exactly.
So they need Ubisoft needs to look into that and change that shit
that
real
really
quick.
sucks.
It sucks on both. It sucks on both ends. For the low level ones, they're getting killed left
Yes.
and right. But for the higher level ones, the AI is still dropping shit at level 8.
8, yeah.
So
they getting
the
those-
level
yeah.
25s are just like picking up level 8s. And you're just like, I can't even sell this for shit. Like,
No
there's
point.
no
Absolutely
reason to be
no
here.
reason.
I'm just
And then-
reviving them and wasting their
And then on top of that, if that person decides to stay in the game and not quit the game and you don't finish it, that messes up the lower levels. You have to start one. If you have to end up quitting the game, you have to start over.
Worst part about it is it doesn't take a usual RPG. Most of the time Borderlands usually did this. It doesn't take the usual RPG stance where, if a low level person killed like a high level AI, they might jump up like 15 levels or some shit like that. That doesn't happen. You
no.
just get like a handful of experience
that
more.
blows them.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
that blows
2% more than you
Yeah.
would a normal matched AI. So it's not.
Well, nowadays
All the
they
way
can
around.
fix that. If there's enough people complaining, they can just fix it.
They probably will.
They've nerfed a couple of things already, so they're keeping on their job. I'll give them that.
But man, they needed to nerf it too because there was a challenge mode and Woodrow hadn't got to it yet, and it is worse than the Nightfall. I said it was worse than our first run through the Vault of Glass. It was. Me and David never got out of that first
Shout out
run.
to El Chapo.
It was fucking terrible. It was so hard that when we went into the dark zone where everybody's just a fucking rogue agent stealing shit from each other, it was just a breeze. We just went through and just murdered shit and did our extractions, got all our stuff out, and went back and killed more shit. After getting fucking decimated in that challenge. So it's just,
Interesting.
yeah, it's got some odd scaling going on in the game. Where
Yeah, I will
everything
say
is
when you go
overpowered.
into the dark zone, it's a little bit scaled. The level of the way it scales the levels in there is a lot better than the way it does when you're doing matchmaking.
and the
Puts people together around the same level.
Yeah.
and the dark zone is supposed to be somewhat hard because the point in going into the dark zone isn't to go in there and kill other players. It's really to go in there and kill AI. But
So you can get better level gear.
the risk is going in there. Yeah, you get better gear, but the risk is other players can kill you and take your stuff.
Yeah.
And you running around with it.
I just watched a video earlier of this one dude sitting in this little like room watching everybody go in the extraction zone. There was like 8 people waiting. My man threw a grenade and blew everybody up.
And they went and got all their stuff.
They were all crawling on the ground dying, and he just killed one by one
Oh
and
my
took all their
God.
shit and extracted it and just left.
I've done that before.
like-
I didn't use grenade. I used a flashbang.
There's
As
too
soon as
many
the-
trolls. They
As soon as
can't
the
do that.
helicopter comes in and they drop the rope, either you could just play ball and just go over there and extract your stuff and let everybody extract theirs, or you could
be
run
the
over,
bad guy and just take everybody's shit.
or you could use my particular
Be that
strategy.
asshole.
Go over there, hook your stuff up, and then your stuff is extracted. Once it's on that rope, it's yours. It's not. It's nobody else can touch it. At that point, you can sit there and watch the other dudes approach, and they still have stuff. So you can kill them, take their stuff, and then extract their stuff onto your while the helicopter's still up.
That
so
game
even if
sounds
they come
broken.
back,
That game sounds so broken.
No, as far as that goes, that's just a chance. Like, either you gonna trust them or you don't.
not,
Like,
yeah.
that's the cool part.
I mean, that's why it's called the Dark Zone.
That's literally the whole point of the Wild Wild West thing. It's like,
and there's area chat, so like you might be able to hear it.
Somebody breathing.
Yeah.
Guys, there's somebody else in here with it. Check that door.
I have to, because they'll be hiding behind like cover and stuff like that. So I meant to actually tell David this last night. I was like, dude, we gotta keep radios. We gotta be on radio silence when we get into an extraction zone. I don't want people knowing that I'm running around with purples.
it shouldn't pick it up if you do group chat though.
If we do
party
chat, it'll be fine. But
that's what I would recommend anyone do.
Yeah.
Just turns into the movie Heat.
Everybody's just Jesus Christ.
Who's Al Pacino and who's Val
I think
Kilmer?
it'll be easier. I'm not sure. We'll try as soon as everybody gets around the same level. But I think it'll be actually easier for probably 8, maybe even 12 of us to all be in a dark zone and just control a dark zone. We won't
That's
be in
what
the
else
same
I
team.
love about the game. You can group together with a lot of people.
Like way more than 6.
Way more. Yes.
That sounds good. Yeah.
One time we were playing Destiny. We were all just trying to get on hashtag the drug knot. We were trying to get on Saturn at the same time, but we can only take 3 people to Saturn at a time. So we just kept going out the orbit, back in, out the orbit, back in. Eventually we all got together, but it took fucking hours.
It was tedious.
Yeah, because we needed 6 people to do a patrol there.
Yeah. In this game, all you got to do is hit join group.
Or join the dark zone. Then
Yeah.
you won't be in their group. That way you can actually, if you want to, you can have yourself an old fucking Wild Wild West shootout with your
I
friends.
miss
there.
that. You can't do that in Destiny. You
Not
can't
at all.
fight your friends. That sucks.
You could actually just pick a street, and you and him can have
Meet up.
legitimate
and do it out.
revolvers in your pocket.
Yes.
Like,
That
Yes,
sounds
you
fun.
can.
No, that does sound
Yes.
fun.
Wild West shit.
Dang.
But
Let's
that's
settle
just.
this in the division.
But that's just.
Sound of the bitch.
That's theory. We still need to get more people leveled up.
I would
and
like to
playing
see a video
so
of
we can
that.
see how that works out.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the movie trailer for Captain America 3.
And how the internet exploded.
Yeah. So we weren't ready for this just because it was one of those things where, when the Ghostbusters trailer came out, I was ready for it. Yeah, I heard that. That was, how dare you? How dare you?
You're welcome.
We were ready for it because they were like, oh, the trailer's going to be this day, blah, 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 blah. And I actually made a reaction trailer. With Captain America, they'd had a couple of trailers where we were like, okay, it looks like the Avengers. Nobody cares. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
They came out with another trailer. Spider-Man shows up at the end,
Best
and the
trailer
world
ever.
freaked out.
I watched that trailer about
Best
5 times in a row
trailer
that morning.
That led me to ask a question, and this is probably going to be one of our little side discussions here. Why do we give a fuck about Spider-Man?
This has
And
been
I-
a
and
long
I
time
like
coming.
Spider-Man.
I didn't give a shit after those last 5 movies he had. I didn't really care that much.
Whoa, we're gonna fight now.
Are we really?
The last 3, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 sucked. Spider-Man 3 sucked. Spider-Man 1 and 2, okay, Macy Gray was terrible in Spider-Man
2.
1, but that was it.
2.
Spider-Man
2.
2.
I'm giving you 2. 1 was okay. I'll give you 2.
That
I'm
train
giving
scene,
you
Yeah.
the train scene
train
too.
scene?
That's it. That's the only thing I'm
I
giving you.
cry
two.
every time. It gets me every time.
The
It's
train
like,
scene
just like
and
my
Doc Ock
son.
taking the
Point of
son
that is,
into the water.
no one. I haven't gave a shit about Spider-Man since then, and that 5 seconds of him being on screen made me care again.
See, what made me
Right.
ask that was I was thinking just along the lines of just in general. Why do we give a fuck about Spider-Man? I'm a Spider-Man fan, but I was like, why does everybody love Spider-Man so much? Why
See,
did he
I'm not a
become that
Spider-Man
popular?
fan. I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man. Says the girl who
'Cause
has
he's
several
back home,
Spider-Man
man.
Yeah, like the
shirts.
first day I met you, you were wearing a Spider-Man
Yeah,
shirt.
but
That was like an episode, like 7 or 8 of one of the podcasts we did.
yeah, when I walk
Yeah.
in, I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt and like the blue on my shirt.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, you can't wear
Yeah.
that shirt anymore. We got a green screen.
but I'm not that big of a Spider-Man fan. I'm not saying I don't like him, but I'm not that big of a fan of him. He's not my favorite character. But the reason I was so excited about this is because Spider-Man has always been an Avenger. And
Not always, but he has been
for a long time.
Since like the 60s or 70s.
This is the whole Fox
Yeah.
and Marvel thing. That's why
He wasn't one of the
worked.
original Avengers, but he was close to that time when he joined it. And I'm real big on like certain Avengers being
It would
in
be great to see the Wasp.
the Avengers.
To see Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp being an Avenger.
Yeah, considering she was an original.
To see Paul Rudd get huge, like Giant Man style. All that'll be really great. The real reason everybody's freaking out, though, is because it's been this tug of war between, like
Fox
you
and
said,
Marvel, yeah.
well, Sony and Marvel.
Yeah.
Sony and Marvel. There is Sony Marvel, there is Fox Marvel, and there is Disney Marvel, or Marvel.
Fox and Marvel's X-Men and Deadpool.
Yeah. And so Sony has had the rights for Spider-Man for so long, and they made those shitty reboots with Andrew Garfield because they wanted to hold on to the rights. They didn't care if they made a good movie. We have to make a movie to hold on to the rights of Spider-Man so we can continue to make Spider-Mans in the future. So this is a huge win for Marvel, just fans. Plus, the movie is Captain America Civil War. And in the Civil War comic books, Spider-Man was a huge deciding factor.
He was the moral compass.
Yep.
Exactly. And to see him in the Civil War movie is a huge deal. And not just to see Spider-Man, to see him was amazing because it looked like the Steve Ditko Spider-Man. I think you agree with that. And he looked very cartoony. It looked great. And his voice, the kid that they got to do it, like his voice was amazing.
Tom Holland. That's what it is.
He's just totally Peter Parker. Like it was so good. There was a little bit of a crack to it, like he's a kid and.
Hey, everyone.
But
I flipped out.
Yeah,
Just
really.
him saying that, I don't
he
know
didn't
why I
have to say
flipped out.
anything cool. Just hi everyone. Like that was crazy, and that's why everybody freaked out.
Like, you should have seen the look on my face. I was sitting in the living room. My mom sitting on the other couch has no idea what I'm doing on my computer. And I just suddenly go, and she's just like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you watching?
What the kids say these days, the internet broke that day.
Yeah.
It went ape shit.
Spider-Man does whatever.
A spider can.
Hashtag underoos.
Underoos.
Somebody made a good video saying that scene probably won't be in the movie. I doubt it will. But he made a good point of saying that was just for the trailer and like he's actually talking to like the audience saying, "Hey everyone," instead of like them.
I can see that.
I was like, that makes sense.
It's that subtle fourth wall
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, look at his outfit.
So why Spider-Man? That's
do you
still
mean?
my question.
What do you mean?
Why-
Why Spider-Man?
Man, fuck you guys.
Why Spider-Man?
Negative
I
Nancy.
just-
No. Listen, I mean, see where I'm coming from. Would anybody get this excited if Static Shock made a fucking appearance in the Suicide
No,
Squad?
here's the thing.
Fuck no.
Static Shock didn't get 2 out of 5 good movies.
And he shouldn't get one at all. But
wasn't-
that's not my point.
There wasn't like 10 plus years of people saying Static Shock needs to be with this production company, not this. They're
is a
doing
fight, man.
they're doing Static Shock wrong by leaving him with this company. He needs to be with this company, and then finally he does get with there's not that. So that'll never happen again. This was a special secret war. Pardon my little thing there, but. This was a special thing, and I'm glad it all went down the way it did, because it did allow us to get really excited about seeing a character we already do have 5 movies for. Right. So now we actually get to see them do Spider-Man justice, instead of seeing
You get to see them do Spider-Man in the way we want to see it
exactly,
done.
yes. Sam Raimi got very close, but he let the production company start messing with it too much.
We get to see Uncle Ben die again.
No, we don't.
They already said they're not going to do it.
No, we
but goddamn it, if they do, I'm going to go ballistic. I do not want to see that
If
again.
he even says,
can't
I had an
handle it,
Uncle Ben
shit,
who
man.
died, if he even says his origin story, I'm going to
get
freak
so
out.
pissed.
No, it's just gonna see you just gonna see a box of Uncle Ben rice fall off a shelf, and that's gonna that's gonna be your
It's going to say, oh,
Yes.
yeah, Uncle Ben would have been proud of you. And it's like, you had to mention it, didn't you?
I'll
Sad
get
to
up
bring
and
it
leave
up.
the theater. Like, it'll be like the beginning of the movie where Aunt May is like, go help the Avengers because your Uncle Ben died, and I'll leave. Somebody tell me if that's a good movie or not. Before we start moving into other stuff, I want to talk about the Ghostbusters real quick.
Wait, before that.
Yeah.
His eyes, man.
Oh yeah. I was confused about the Spider-Man eyes, and then like I zoomed in on it, and like you can see that it's multiple layers of fabric.
Yeah.
So he's got that controlled. So like they'll explain it.
IGN was saying that there's probably something that Tony may have built his mask for him for it to be do all that or whatever.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't see why it's not possible. It's not impossible.
It's always
but yeah.
possible.
In the comic books, though, Tony Stark went all out and built him that gold suit, and it was
Yeah,
awesome.
he's only 15 in the movie,
Iron
so it's
Spider.
not like he's gonna be like this mad genius at that fucking age doing all that shit.
I think he was 15 when he first got bit by the radioactive spider back in like the 60s, and he built his own web cartridges.
Somewhere close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 or 16.
How hard would that be to build web cartridges?
Ninja Turtles are 15, and
Can you make
Donatello
one?
can read all sorts of
It's
weird stuff.
2016. I probably
Alien
could.
languages. And web cartridges? No. No. If Henry can do
There
it,
are instructions on Google that I can do this with.
go on
That's
YouTube
not-
and you can make your own web cartridge.
but can I make a fucking face that moves with my own eyes? Probably not. I can't do that.
Well, I
Have
do
you
have,
ever tried?
I do have a
Yes.
I do have a Rorschach.
Now he's being a negative Nancy.
Really? I still like Spider-Man. I don't love the dude, but I still like him.
I'm not saying I hate him. I just want to know why, in general, why did all of us care
I
about
get what you're
Spider-Man?
saying. You're
as
trying to
much?
say why is he even relevant after he's been around?
And
for
I
so
agree
long?
with y'all.
That's why he's been relevant. Because he's
Like-
been around for so damn long.
Did you see?
I mean, so
the-
it's super well. I guess that's a bad example. Never mind.
Yeah.
Did you like
He's
Captain
gonna say
America
Superman.
2, The Winter Soldier? Did you like that movie? Now, were you excited at all when you saw Captain America 3, the Civil War trailers?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but when you watched those, like, didn't you kind of realize, like, all the superheroes kind of look the same? Even Black Panther looks like he's, like, just like they're all cardboard cutouts of each other. Like, they all have, like, the same body type and the same, like, almost color tone. But then Spider-Man comes in, he's, like, this kid, he's, like, scrawny, and he's colorful. Like, it's weird. It's almost like they're reviving something. Like, the whole movie felt gray until Spider-Man popped in. That's all I'm saying.
From what I can tell in the trailer, Black Panther's gonna be a huge part of this fucking movie. He's like one of the main characters. Because every scene I've
But
seen,
he's going to be
it's
a
him
pretty,
fighting Bucky over and
big
over.
supporting character.
Yeah, him just taking a shot at Bucky repeatedly and getting shot with bullets and they just bounce off.
I'm willing to bet that they overcompensate for the fact that they're worried. Like, when Black Panther's getting his own movie, I'm willing to bet that they overshow Black Panther in Captain America 2. Just to get people excited
Probably
when
so.
this movie does come out.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
We're going to see Black Panther kick way too much ass. I'm calling that now. So, on to the Ghostbusters trailer. In the last episode, it was before the Ghostbusters trailer. And then I made like a review and a reaction trailer. I'm getting a lot of hate and people saying that I'm not a true Ghostbusters fan because I thought the trailer looked good.
It's the internet.
No, I'll say this. That was my initial reaction, and the music did something to me, and certain scenes did something to me. And it did get me excited, to the point that I almost threw up.
That shit was so funny. I
I
didn't
was
know whether
cracking up.
I didn't know whether to laugh or cry watching.
Yeah.
I was so confused emotionally. I was just like, I'm confused at what to think.
Now, I will say this. Upon watching it a couple more times, like, it's still not even that bad. I don't know why people are freaking out and saying it's totally garbage and that you're not a true Ghostbusters fan if you like the trailer. And Kevin Smith's even saying it's a weak trailer and blah, 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 blah. And Jeff, what's his name, Garmin? It's like, dude, go back to Joe Schmo Show. Like, no.
People don't know how to have fun anymore, man.
And
That's
then
why.
And then I think my favorite comment on that YouTube video was, what did they say? Fox probably paid this guy to act like that.
Yeah,
I fucking wish.
Oh, man, if Sony gave me money to make a reaction trailer saying that the movie was good, that movie is the best movie of all time.
So we did a video of me
Sony, what's up?
masturbating to it. Like, I wish they would actually pay us.
Oh my God.
Did people go into this thinking it was going to be the exact same as the first? Clearly,
Well,
it
what
wasn't
I
going to
think-
be.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
you go ahead.
What I think is going to happen is the same thing that happened with Star Wars. Do you remember seeing that picture of Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill all together, and they looked all old? It says, when you head to the theaters in 2016, remember you asked for this?
Yeah.
And then it kicked ass?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh yeah, we were just kidding
Yes.
about me. Like, I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, no, I think
It's gonna start off with them catching Ghostbuster and Wild. They gonna catch E-Gun.
yeah, they better not have a ghost that looks like Harold Ramis. I'll get mad. No, but
that would be in horrible taste.
the general public gets so confused. I remember when I was watching Star Wars, I heard the guy beside me when when Adam Driver took his mask off and it revealed that he was Adam Driver, like, some guy was like, oh, that's lame. Like, dude, did you not know that Adam Driver was cast as Kylo Ren? Like, people go into movies completely ignorant. And I've been seeing people be like, where was Peter Venkman in this trailer? What's going on? How have you... Okay. Like, I get it. I'm a Ghostbusters.
James's vagina is hurting so bad.
I get it. I'm a Ghostbusters guy. I follow the news. I read the stuff. I get that. But how does the general public not realize that this is not Ghostbusters 3? It is a fucking reboot. And you're not going to see Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, Egon Spengler, or Winston Zeddemore. You're going to see the actors, but they're going to play cab drivers and real estate agents and some douchebag in a rock concert. Those are the exact cameo roles that they're playing.
I stick by my claim that Ernie Hudson is going to be Leslie...
No, he's going to be in the scene where they're trying to buy the firehouse, but... Nice try.
I feel like that's gonna be her. They should have made him her uncle. That would have made. I would have smiled if I would have saw it.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Though I didn't want any of the original actors to have any major like ties to any of the characters, but apparently Sigourney Weaver is gonna be like Melissa McCarthy's mentor. I do not like that. I just wanted to see them in the background. Fuck the original cast. They should have just not even been in this. I've said it before. The amount of original Ghostbusters cameos in the new movie is too damn high. It's too much. Make Ghostbusters. Make a movie. Don't keep giving us nods to the original. Make a new movie and stand by it. Don't be like, hey guys, remember the old one? Quit jabbing us with your elbow. I don't give a fuck. If I want to see Bill Murray, I'll look at Timmy's shirt right now. No, I'll put Ghostbusters on and I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. I don't want to see him in the new Ghostbusters. Just have Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon pull their own movie because I know they can, because Paul Feig is a genius.
Wait. At least give Ernie Hudson a small cameo. He was in Dragon Ball Evolution.
No,
he needs
fuck
it. He needs it.
No,
fuck him the most.
Wait,
Fuck him the most.
No, remember back in the day we had this argument, right? And I told you I said fuck Ernie Hudson for what he
Yeah,
said.
because he was saying
Because he was the one he didn't want to do it, right? Yeah,
because he wanted to be the main character. He wanted to be. I was like, I'm having trouble feeding myself.
No.
I need to be the main character in
Look,
Ghostbusters.
he played in the substitute. That man needs some money.
That
Let
man
him
was in
play
the
that
Crow.
role.
He was a cameo.
I like Ernie Hudson.
He had a cameo in Dragon Ball Evolution. He is starving right now. I'm just saying,
Stop saying Dragon Ball Evolution. Don't say
Why
it
does
again.
that always get brought up?
Don't say it again.
Because it relates to every
when it
fucking
comes to
thing.
It's just like Destiny always gets brought up, and
Yes.
like we always have certain things that always.
I mean, because when you're talking about
cameos.
monstrosities, you
Emmy
can't go to a regular.
Rossum was in
Right?
Dragon Ball Evolution, and she's doing fine and shameless.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, what happened to Justin Chatwin?
Who cares?
Geeko. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of people that don't understand. This is what makes me mad, though. People are gonna go on July 15th to go see Ghostbusters, and they're still not gonna realize that it's not Ghostbusters 3. They're gonna be like, "Who are these ladies?" And I'm gonna fucking flip out if I have to hear one person say that.
You got to separate it, man. Like, I know you got the passion for it, but not everybody else does. Like, you can't get mad at them, like, because they don't pay as much attention.
No, that's the thing. I don't care if people are like, "This movie fucking sucks," and I loved it, or if I hated it and they're like, "That was really good." I don't want to hear them say, "Where was Bill Murray?" I don't want to hear them get confused that it's an all-female
Someone's
cast.
going to do
I
that.
see what you're saying. You're saying that you want it to do good on its own merits.
No, not even that anymore. I'm saying it's 2016, the internet exists, watch a fucking trailer. and before you go see a movie, watch the fucking trailer. There are too many people out there that are so worried about spoilers that they refuse to even watch a fucking trailer. Listen, spoilers are good. If you're so worried that something's gonna get ruined for you, your life is complete shit.
To
and
be
you
fair-
need small moments of happiness. Because fuck you.
To be fair, I'm one of those people. I don't like spoilers because
Why?
it's a spoiler. That's just
So what?
I don't like
You're gonna
knowing
see
shit
it
ahead of
and be like,
time.
that was exciting. I'm glad I got to see that on TV.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be like,
Wow,
cool.
I'm
I've seen that
happy.
already. Like, if I watched The Sixth Sense and knew what was gonna happen, that movie would be terrible.
Okay, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like any spoiler at all.
That's what happened with the happening.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, the plans are making people kill them. I don't want to see this.
fun to get invested in shit. When I watched Lost every week, I would fucking get on the internet and find all the little fucking things. It's a journey. It's a journey. And I get more fun out of things knowing about them before I go see them on the screen instead of just waiting and waiting and waiting and having like no fun with it and then watching a 2-hour movie and thinking it sucked because I wasn't ready for what they showed me.
Speaking of fun, it does look like it's going to be a blast, right? The actual movie. I mean,
It looked good to me.
yeah. I mean,
Everybody here agrees.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to take this down a notch.
That was a successful
Well, the thing
play.
about and let's go back
Calm
to
the
like
fuck
E
down,
says.
bro.
Nobody truly loves a spoiler. Spoilers don't bother me, but
fucking
nobody
love
truly loves
I
spoilers.
love
Here's
them.
the thing.
I'll read an entire
But here's the
script
thing.
before I
Here's
go
the
see
thing
the
with
movie.
you talking about going to watch trailers. 7 out of 10 times when you watch a trailer, some of that stuff is not going to be in the fucking movie anyway.
That's true.
Predator.
So
I can't
watch,
tell you how much
watch
I've seen
the
in
shit.
trailers
It's
that-
not gonna kill
So
you
wait,
to watch it.
so all the
watch
people-
a damn trailer.
all the
okay, and
people-
if you don't want to get any more invested in that, that's fine. But at least know what you're going to
Well,
watch.
I think there's a difference. Like, you're talking about spoilers. Like, you're talking about people that, like, don't even know the basic setup. Like, the
Yeah.
premise
Yeah,
of the movie.
that's what he's
Like
talking
everybody
about.
that went and
Yeah.
saw The Hobbit never read the book. Bullshit. You didn't go see Passion of the Christ and be like, Jesus died at the end. Like,
You're basically saying educate yourself to a basic level.
I
of
read the Harry
movie.
Potter books. I went and saw the movies. I enjoyed both.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I will
You're
read
saying
a script.
at least know what you're
I
getting
want to
yourself
know.
into.
I want to know. I'll read all the Walking Dead comic
And it
books
makes you
before I watch the
mad,
show.
but when somebody, like, doesn't even put like the tiniest bit of effort
What really makes
see
me mad? What really
what
makes me
actually is
mad is when people do care so much about spoilers that they will fucking write you off for saying the smallest thing. For instance, when I said that there were two scenes at the end of Deadpool, I didn't even spoil anything. I did not spoil one thing. You already were gonna sit through the credits. It's a fucking Marvel movie, and you're smarter than that. So, what I was trying to tell the general public, which are stupid people, what I was trying to say was, stay through the credits and you might get to see another scene. But apparently that's a fucking spoiler, and one of your best friends for 15 years will fucking unfollow your Facebook shit for saying that there's two scenes after the credits. That's why I'm so mad right now.
That's not a spoiler. That's not spoiling anything.
it's not
Thank
spoiling.
you.
That's common sense.
Yeah, because you should automatically know in those movies that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Hey, man. Can't speak for anybody else.
Hey,
That's why I'm mad, guys. Now it all makes sense. Full circle.
It all comes out.
it all comes back to
So
the
when did this
true
become therapy?
Fuck, this has always been therapy for me.
Because if so, I seriously need a PhD for this shit.
Shit.
Somebody needs to give me a PhD.
Well, anyway, we were going to talk about hashtag Permakid problems, but we're running out
We
of
just
time.
went through one.
I said on my
Yeah.
spoilers, by the way, just so y'all know.
And I feel like that is a personality flaw for you.
It is not at all. I've enjoyed too many movies that I didn't know of when I watched it, and I'm okay with that.
Hashtag once again, permanent.
I know of the movie. I know about the movie, but I don't need to know every detail
Yeah,
before
I'll
see
say
it.
this.
But
Yeah,
I can
you-
understand that. I
you
don't have a
learn
problem
enough.
with
Like
that.
imagine like the Batman Superman trailer, right? I would have been way more excited seeing
you hadn't-
Doomsday show. If
yeah.
I hadn't seen that,
Yeah.
that'd been the coolest shit ever. But now that I know, I'm just like,
Yeah.
that's cool. I still want to watch it, but
Yeah, my problem is I am gonna go see all these movies, even if the trailer like looks like complete shit. I'm still gonna go to the theater and watch it, so I might as well know what I'm getting into. But I see how Ernie does it. He actually will watch just enough to say, okay, I know that exists,
Yeah.
but I don't want to see anything more. And I think that
I
was a
don't have a
good. I
problem
think that
with
was a good call.
I mean,
yeah.
long as you check and see the basic. Know
But
the
if-
basics.
if
But if
you
you're somebody
ever
that doesn't know
unfriend me-
anything at all,
If you ever unfriend me for being like, hey guys, there's a part at the beginning where they show everybody that made the movie that shows their names.
no.
If I say that and you like unfriend me because I spoiled the
As
movie,
long as you
I'm
don't
fucking
say,
losing it.
hey, that guy dies at the end, and then I'm just sitting there like,
I don't do that.
Shout out to Sherlock
I don't
Holmes.
know.
no, I know. I'm just saying, to who?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, like that's too many
Cheyenne.
times I've been sitting in a conversation and they're
Or
just
that
like,
Cheyenne.
hey, that part of the end when such and such died, and I'm just like,
Cool.
and I haven't watched the movie since because I'm just like, well, there's no need for me to go watch it. I don't really care anymore.
It's tough to avoid spoilers, so you might as well. Just
Hey,
like,
I've avoided every Star. I know this
Walking
isn't
Dead?
heavily Star spoiler based, but I hadn't seen shit about Star Wars yet. Knock on wood. so-
How, Sway?
Crazy, right? I hadn't
that
seen
is
anything.
crazy. I'm trying to figure
I
out how you
stumbled
haven't.
shit.
I stumbled across the spoiler
By accident.
By accident, but that was my own fault because I was looking up other shit from the fan fiction and I stumbled across it.
Not me. I haven't
get-
seen anything.
I get that, but I mean, recently the nerd pages have just been doing comics left and right.
And I couldn't get mad if they did because it's my own fault for not watching the movie yet. But I'll stay away from it.
I don't know how you've been able to do it. That's the reason I haven't been reading my comics.
The fact is, the amount of time that you spend on the internet too, and you haven't seen anything, nothing,
Nope,
not even a tiny bit.
If I'll put it this way, like say I scroll down and I don't see something that's being said, I'm just like scroll. Like I just don't see it.
Wow,
That's crazy.
I'm a genius.
You should buy a lottery ticket.
No shit.
I tried it, man. It
For
didn't
all
work.
of us.
It works on spoilers sometimes, but
That being said, on the other end on James' side of that argument, even though I know the spoiler in Star Wars, I still want to see it really, really badly.
I don't think Star
I
Wars
have
though
to
is-
actually see that happen.
I don't think Star Wars is just like it's not like a end thing if you know what happened at that certain point.
But you know, I'm cool either way. If I see the spoiler, I don't care. I'm serious. If it's something that I want to watch, I'm gonna go watch it anyway.
It depends, like,
Doesn't
what,
matter
like,
to me.
how big it, like, if it
That's
gives
what I'm
away,
saying.
like, major plot stuff, like, no, I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do that.
It depends on the movie.
If they said like Black Panther dies at the end of this Captain America movie,
I would still want to go see
yeah,
it.
I mean, because he's not the main focal point, so that wouldn't bother me. I'd just
If
be
they
like,
said
okay.
Captain America died at the end of
Yeah.
the movie, I would
I
still
still
want to
I'd be
watch
like,
it.
yeah, I
Yes.
read that in the comic books. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Spoiler! I don't care.
but-
It's been out since 2006. Get over it.
But if it was something like Sixth Sense, like we brought up earlier, if I had known that Bruce Willis was dead the entire time, I'd be like, cool, I don't need to see this
How many
anymore.
times have you seen Sixth Sense?
And then I don't know, like 4 or 5 times.
More than once. That's all I wanted to hear. that you knew, and you still watched it a couple more times.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't
it's
something
the-
I went into the theater to
it's
go
the
see.
fact that
It's that
initial watch.
feeling of that first watch where you just like, holy shit. And then afterwards you're just like, okay, cool.
Like, it's
Shutter Island would have been another example, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we
If
had
I'd known the
all
end, I'd
that-
have just been like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to watch that shit. Like, now it's just boring.
Like the times that I've seen The Sixth Sense, it wasn't because I went to the theater to watch it. It was because it came on TV and I was too lazy or could not find the remote control to change the channel. So
I like talking to my friends about theories and stuff, and like coming up with like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like,
See, we do that after the movie ends.
Yeah.
We'll like sit there and talk about it for like
yeah.
hours.
You know,
Ooh,
but
Inception.
it's
Exactly. We sat at his house and talked about Inception for like 2-3 hours one night. At the end of
Like,
that
Inception
movie.
is awesome.
we
Yeah.
was like yelling at each other. He woke up. No, he didn't. The thing was still spinning.
Yeah.
but it twitched at the end.
But it's like spoilers. It's like a scare or something. That if somebody's like, hey, there's a guy around the corner with a mask, he's gonna jump out and try and scare you. He's like, well, you know it's coming. Like,
I'm still gonna be like, oh shit! Like I'm tense now. I know he's gonna pop out, even though I know it. And when he pops out, I'm still like, oh fuck! I knew he was coming out, and he still scared me.
Because you're psyching yourself up about
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
That's
I
psyching
get
myself up
that.
for even for movies. Like the build up is exciting for me. The whole experience is exciting for me, and I feel like I get more out of stuff. I squeeze more out of everything.
And that's fine.
than
That's
anybody
totally
else.
fine. That's how you are. But you gotta
But
realize
I'm
not
better
everyone's
than
like
everyone, and I'm right.
Yeah.
Everyone else is wrong.
Fair enough.
If everyone was more like me, the world would be a better place.
that.
Okay,
Well,
Jesus.
you know, argument invalid, I guess.
So that's it for episode 34 of the Permakid podcast. We ended it on me saying that I was always right and everybody was wrong. And then I was like, take my ball and go home.
Fuck you, James.
And somehow we all agreed about that.
No,
Why?
we are joking. It's okay. I need to chill out. I need to take some I forgot to take my medicine again today.
There was a lot of fuck yous that got thrown around here.
Yeah.
We absolutely met them.
We should totally get into an argument about the spoilers in the future. Anyway, my taint hurts. And we'll see you next time. And we will actually have a camera on our faces if you've forgotten what we look like.
Dang.
Until next time, Permakids.